We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tail of the tape. So it's Josh Warrington. Stands 170 centimeters tall that has a reach of 66 inches. And he'll be taking on Evgeny Gradovich. We broke out the tape measurement. He's 5'7.5" inches tall and has a reach of 67 inches.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
It's Josh Warrington, the fighting pride of Leeds, England. This two-time world featherweight champion is one of the most popular fighters in the UK. So it's Evgeny Gradovich, the former IBF featherweight champion of the world. He beat Billy Dibb to earn that belt and defended it in a rematch with Dibb as well. Two great fights.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Leeds, England, a featherweight champion of the world, introducing Josh, the Leeds Warrior, Warrington. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Igram, Russia, a featherweight title holder known as El Ruso Mexicano, Evgeny Gradovich.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
So, all the talking's done. Now,
I want you to protect yourself
down
at
to
all
action.
times.
Under the bright
And
lights
what I
here
say
for
you
this
must
one.
obey.
Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Good punch. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Throws the uppercut but misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Good left hook. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He's dominating him, and he's going to let him know all about it. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Warrington in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Just box it. Yes, I like that round. Good round, you feel good? Stay full. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't look smart. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking back together. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You're starting to make mistakes and hide it out. Go up there and finish him. You with your mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defect. Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Into that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Back into it. Now you out. Great work. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
He misses with that jab. Unlucky to miss with that jab. These punches coming from every angle. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab misses. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Warrington in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work out there. Did you have basics? Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight. Great. Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go again. One shot at a time. Sets him up. You'll take him out. He's ready to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go up there, terrible round that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. Hang on, Eddie. The right hand's beautiful, that's it.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shot.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Catch and shoot. The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he just missed with that left jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Warrington in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Here we go to the 4th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. The straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Straight right just misses. Oh, that punch. That jab won't score. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Warrington in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get back out there and win the round. Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box. Keep smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost, don't worry about it. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on, get focused.
To load up, don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to look...
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll see it and rat it.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind you, man.
Just saying again, don't change too much. Keep doing.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
1-2, straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
And there's the bell to start round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Just misses with that jab. Good counter punching. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Holding nothing back here in the round. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That jab misses. Can't score with that jab. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Warrington in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defence on the end.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on.
Nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
Great this round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one
back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't.
Absolutely shattered. He's ready to.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Right. Let's go out.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right time's beautiful.
This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he scores with the counter. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. Nice stop, but that won't score. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
That counter punch caught him clean. They both want the knockout. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Warrington in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Great work on both sides. Back
Here comes round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Trying to land that jab. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Parries that jab away. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Do you believe what we're seeing? So much for boxing. This is a fight. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Warrington in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't worry about that round. Great round, now relax. Good man, good man. Just saying it about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
The nice fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the...
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. You stop...
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Get your mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
You'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. counter punch. Jab misses. Gradovich is hurt. And Gradovich is down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. You are right.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
He's got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Gradovich in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Now breathe, just get your breath back. Just wait, Sean, get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back.
Mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You better.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Find your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go again.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
Head it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Win this round. Get your mind back.
Absolute there. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power.
And there's the bell for round 9. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Back and forth they go. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. It's code red time for Josh Warrington. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Josh Warrington on the brink now. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. How about that time counter shot? Just misses with that left uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Warrington in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of...
And there's the bell to start round 10. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
We have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is not good for Josh Warrington. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. The referee determines that we're good and we will continue to fight. Somehow weathered the storm.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
It's code red time for Josh Warrington. Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Josh Warrington on the brink now. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
Russo Mexicano may be going down. This is not good for Josh Warrington. Josh Warrington goes down. And looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Got to see that again.
The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.